Welcome to the Notary Educators with Kimmi YouTube channel. Hosts Kimmi and Jeff Nunnally, along with Alexis Franklin, share expert insights to help you launch and grow a successful mobile notary business, no matter what state you are commissioned in. Learn how to become a top-notch loan signing agent and get answers to common notary questions. Explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training library, plus live weekly online coaching sessions with courses on general notary work, wedding efficient services, remote online notary, ink fingerprinting, apostille, translation services, and I-9 completion. So please remember that Notary Educators LLC is your one-stop shop for notary training. Now sit back and watch Kimmi and crew, and don't forget to subscribe to the Notary Educators with Kimmi YouTube channel for more tips. Take your notary business to new heights.
Get the documents completed, okay? So she's commenting on the win and say, no again. Danielle says, thank you, Kimmi. I'm here to fish from you. You're a master fisher. You're great. I appreciate it. I use the illustration in here about you can teach a man or give a man a fish. So that's what she's referring to. I do remember that because I love that illustration. And that's why I no longer teach people, you know, Lori. Shout out to Lori. Thank you, Lori. Please press the like button. Like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Thank you, Lori. Lori got you. You can send you a gift card, lunch or something. I appreciate you always saying that. I'm going to write it down so I don't forget. Just shoot me an email, Lori. I'll send you a $10 gift card to somewhere because you always remember. I appreciate that. Send me your email. I know you're not asking for that. So you're going to say, I don't want that, Kimmi. I want to show my appreciation because you always try to help me. And that's what a good business person does. You always try to help me. When you're here, you like hit that like button. Okay. Lisa, what's up? What's up? So Lori, shoot me an email, notaryeducatorsllc@gmail.com. Or you can actually DM me in the chat, okay? Not in the chat, like direct me. Direct pleasure, okay? Yeah, send that to me. Oh, you're so sweet. She says you're worth it. It's my pleasure. Oh, I really appreciate it, for real. Skylar, I said hey to Lisa. Okay. Lori says I hear you. Okay. Yeah, DM me in the back. $10. I'll get it for you. Let's see. Danielle was listening to the window saying no. Danielle clearly was binge watching again. So she says, thanks for mentioning that. Ohio has no expired IDs. That confused me when I was studying for the test. Yes, I think my question was, can you take an expired ID in your state? Some states you can, some states you cannot. Some states it's 5 years, some states it's 10 years. Some states you cannot, period. So you need to know what your pamphlet says. It's a good reminder. Thank you, Kimmi. Sorry, this is talk to text. Oh, she was just saying she spelled some stuff wrong. Okay. Carrie Ann said great info on the apostille video she watched. Let's see, Dragon Lord on the Secretary of State. They were watching how to fill out a journal. So Dragon Lord says, isn't it true that you can only have one journal registered at the Secretary of State? How can we have multiples? So she's referring to me releasing my new journals. Okay, so when I released the new journals, I was like, hey, you can switch over and start using this one. Your journal is not registered with the Secretary of State, so I hope you're watching Dragon Lord. I will go ahead and adjust this later, but your journal is not registered with the Secretary of State. You never have two different two different journals working out of at the same time, okay? I don't never have two. I always have one. You put an end date on whenever you stop using the other one. So you can pick up one of these new ones easily. In the beginning of it, I even wrote a space for you to put the begin date and the end date. So that's the same thing you would do with your other journal. Put the end date. You're not stuck to a journal. What if you lose it? So I understood this person may be new, so they didn't understand that. But yeah, you can have not working out of two at the same time, because that wouldn't be good. When the attorney calls you and say, hey, I need you to tell me what happened on such and such date, and you working out of 3 different journals, you're not going to know what happened, right? So work with one journal at a time. But whatever you're working with, if you want to switch to mine, you can. And in the front of it, just put the begin date and the end date, and then the same thing on the other one, put the end date. Okay. Got an excellent video on the Proctor video. LaDonna said she fell off the car. Oh, she was referring to my story I told about my notary journal. What happened? Hey Notary fam, it's Kimmi. I am here to let you know, just in case you have not heard about the Notary Business Coaching Success Program. We meet weekly. We talk about your notarial duties, how to do an acknowledgement, how to do a jurat, how to administer an oath, everything you've been asking for. And guess what else is included? Unlimited access to all of my trainings that will also include ink fingerprinting, trust/estate documents, learn how to properly execute a trust. Don't forget, we also have the private community, like-minded notaries who have been trained by me. Check out my book that I've written for each state, How to Start Your Notary Business in Alabama, California. You get the point. Wherever you're located, there's a book for your state. Well, hopefully I'll see you soon over in training. Notary Educators, LLC. We got you covered. Bye. Danielle Suzette says she liked the illustration about players and professionals. Just love it. So glad to be here. She's driving, so she's listening to the podcast a lot. Okay, cool. What other questions do we have? Skylar Funk says that she is, wait a minute, not in MA. Oh, okay, you cannot take an expired ID in Mass. Okay. Patrice Ham says, so if I have a setup in my car and one at home, can I have two journals recorded in the same info? No. No, Patrice. That we just kind of talked about that. One journal. That's all you have, okay? Now, I have made a mistake and left my journal. Like I was saying in that video, only one time that happened. I didn't leave it. I lost it. But it was in the street, on the street I live in. So that's what happened. So in that case, I wrote everything down. I had my client to sign a piece of paper. And then when I got home, I added that to the journal. But you're only working out of one journal at a time. We're not going to have one in the car, one in the house. No. Now, I will add a caveat to that. For those of you who are what I call a work notary, maybe your job paid for your commission and you're notarizing at National Bank of America. Let's just say you work for Bank of America and you're a notary for Bank of America and they pay for all of your supplies. In that case, that may be an exception. Again, I have to push back on your state handbook. Most states don't even require a journal. Okay, let's just keep it real. Okay, most states don't even require a journal. So this is really an obsolete conversation for everybody. We just really talking about it. Now, if you train with me and you've been with me since day one, 6 years ago, you already know. I say you have a journal no matter what. Georgia did not require any type of documentation until this year. This year, now notaries have to record certain documents. They don't even have to record everything, just certain documents. I don't roll like that. I document everything. Because when that phone call rings from that attorney, which it will, 5 years from now, who was the witness on that document? The signer died. They're contesting the will. You better know what you're doing. You better have some proof. So, to answer the question though, if you're a work notary, okay, let me get some water. If you are a work notary and your job paid for your supplies, they're going to keep that journal at work. They are not going to let you take that journal with all their bank clients' information with you while you out here notarizing at the Publix, okay? That's not going to happen. So in that case, again, I'm going to push back to the state, but most states don't even require you to have a handbook. So in that case, you might have two. So if I were a work notary here in the state of Georgia, I would have one, of course, at the office, and then I would have one that I keep in my car for my personal, my business. Okay, because again, the bank is not going to let you walk around with their book of clients while you out there notarizing in a nursing home and all this other stuff we be doing. So in that case, you can have two. All right, for some clarity. But typically, we're not walking around with 2, 3, 4 journals. We're not. The only exception that I'm going to tell you is okay, after confirming with your state, is if you're a work notary and you're working for this company ABC as a notary, and then you have your business on the side. Okay, very good. Patrice says that was the clarity I needed. You're welcome. Very good. Okay, what other questions do you all have? Because we'll start wrapping up shortly, so let's take advantage of it. What questions do we have? What else do we have?